would taking Mac Jones jeopardize Kyle Shanahan's legacy more than if he were to take other players? Who wants to go first?
As legacy? All right, go ahead. You go first. Grant's going first. That's the unique thing.
I mean, I just feel like everyone's telling Kyle, don't do it. Don't take Mac Jones. And he's going out on a limb if he does it. And if he were to take Justin Fields, a lot of people think he should take Justin Fields. And if he were to get it wrong, people wouldn't say like, boy, Kyle, you don't know your ass from your elbow. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. If he says he's the smartest person in the room, everyone's wrong about Mac Jones, I'm taking Mac Jones and he's wrong. I mean, his legacy might never be the same. People might never let him pick a quarterback again. He might be relegated to coach who can't pick the players. I think it's high stakes if he takes Mac Jones because no one else would do it. What do you guys think?
1,000%. Because at least, you want to pick the guy who has the more physical traits. And I think it's the same thing. Like we just said, like 2 questions ago, you probably would have got him at 12. So what was the point of going all the way up to get him in the first place? Were you that infatuated Kirk Cousins level? Which at this point, probably, yeah, because in 2017, Kyle realizes I better just pull the trigger on the guy I like now, if this is his ideal / dream quarterback, than waiting like a whole season, because he'd rather just fire the trigger and just make it happen immediately. But I think it's just the pressure rises because, you had Fields, you had Trey Lance, these players that you've raved about saying, oh, these players are the top 10 quarterbacks, but you're going to go ahead and grab a quarterback who is not in your own top 10 category, Kyle Shanahan. So I think it's pressure rises and it feels like it's more doomed to fail because I guess everyone says like he's higher floor, he's safe. But how many times have the 49ers done that? They did it with McGlinchey and Thomas. How'd that pan out? So I just think that it's about time you find, at least people respect them for taking a larger swing on someone who ideally has the bigger ceiling, somewhere that you don't have to handhold in terms of the offense.
Yeah, as far as the question, would taking Jones jeopardize Shanahan's legacy? No, it's going to enhance it because Jones is the best quarterback in the draft, and he's going to prove that when he plays with him.
Love it.
So I don't think that's going to. I don't think it will. I think it's the opposite. I think when you put them in them together, I think it would be the best combination that you're going to get in this draft.
That's the fair point. Like what would jeopardize his legacy is getting it wrong. All I'm saying is, if he gets it wrong with Fields, a lot of people would be going down with him. I mean, so many respected analysts around the league are saying you got to take Justin Fields. It's not like he's putting himself on a ledge by himself, going out on a limb for this pick to take Justin Fields. Doesn't mean it's the right way to go. If he takes Mac Jones, he'd be going out on a limb. He loves to do that. He lives to do that. And if he gets it right, then he's back to being Kyle Shanahan, the guy who's smarter than everyone else. If he gets it wrong, then there's going to be a lot of people who are like, dude, that was the dumbest pick of all time. No one thought you should have done that. Everyone was telling you to do this. You had to be the smartest dude in the room. I'm just saying I hope he takes Mac Jones because the stakes will be so high. It's either he was right and everyone else was wrong, or everyone else was right and he was wrong. I mean, how do you not love a guy who puts himself in that position?
I don't think he wants Mac Jones anyways, so I don't think it's just people telling him. I think he
what I'm saying though, right? I mean,
yeah,
he does raise the stakes on himself if he takes Mac Jones, and I love it.
1,000% easily.
From our standpoint, that Mac Jones is the best thing that he could do because it's going to make there's just so many more interesting storylines. I think going into 2021,
absolutely,
Mac Jones.
I'm definitely praying that they take Mac Jones. I mean, if they take Justin Fields, Niner fans are happy, and then I gotta hold my tongue for about 6 months, and I can't be too hard on him in training camp.
First, no, you are. Yes, you are.
But if it's Mac Jones, oh boy, it's open season. And he may be great. I'm not saying I have anything against him, but it's like, wow, the emotions that are going to run high. It's going to be just so choice.